What's up, everyone? It's your boy Aaron. Today we have a new video. Now, before we start the video, I just want to say I'm sorry about the music in the background because somebody is outside working and they're playing like really loud music and it's really annoying, but I gotta record this video, so we just gotta deal with it, right? Anyway, so the new video, chapter review. This chapter, very solid chapter, let me tell you. Chapter 989, one of the best chapters that came out in the last 4 months. It was amazing. Listen, all the Straw Hats back together. Big Mom's getting smacked around. We finally see the numbers and what they actually look like the figures that were all shadowy. We finally saw what they look like. Goro's cutting people down. It's just a all around good time, you know. But anyways, let's just get into the review, you know. Chapter starts. We have Big Mom laid out. We have Goro cutting people down. We have Nami loving on Frankie. We have Jinbei and Nico Robin going to fight Big Mom. We just have a bunch of good stuff going on right now, you know. Prometheus and Zeus, Napoleon's like, Big Mom, you need to get up. She's gonna kill you and all this stuff. She's gonna get you guys and all this stuff. And then on to the next stuff. So on to the next part, and you see Luffy and all them running, and then Shinobu and Momonosuke, they're running from Yamato, and Luffy's like, wait, stop, she's an ally and all this stuff, and she's like, Kazuki Momonosuke, I am Lord Odin, and all this stuff. And Shinobu and what the heck's his name, Momonosuke, they make a face, they make this ugly face. It's so hideous, it's so ugly. They make it, right? But it's usually like a thing everybody makes when they found out that when Luffy fought Kaido the first time and they found out the paper, they made that same face. So it's kind of like a face that just goes on, but they made it, right? Let me fix this camera anyways. So they did that, and so they're running, right? And Luffy like jumps up onto this thing and he like leaves them, right, to go do some stuff. And then that's when Big Mom gets up, right? And she's like, oh, you Straw Hats, you keep popping up all over the place. And Frankie, he's over there, he's about to piece Big Mom together. So he's getting his radical beam ready, right? And then you see the numbers come out of nowhere, right? And the numbers have the Frankie Shogun, like the bottom part, in their hand. The part that Usopp and Chopper were in. They have that in their hand now. These numbers, they're big giant monster stuff. You'll see them right here when I put it in the video, right here. Anyways, so they're gonna be there. Anyways, the numbers, they're like these big monsters, and they say that they're failed experiments from Vegapunk that were on Punk Hazard. So they're not really like people. They're just failed. They are people, I'm guessing, but they're like fake giant people. They're like experimented on giant people that look like oars, or like the same size of oars. So they're like crazy big. And anyway, so that's when Big Mom was like, oh, that's what you're aiming at? And yeah, he's aiming at them to get his Shogun back so he can make the Frankie Shogun, the coolest thing in the show. Well, I wouldn't say the coolest mech thing in the show. That's the coolest thing in the show. Anyway, so Big Mom's about to hit them, and that's when Jinbei grabs her arm from behind and like holds it back, so she's stuck like this. And then Robin uses her mille fleurs thing, and then like rolls her towards a thing, and she's like, Jinbei, King of the Sea or whatever, and she's like, I'm gonna beat you or whatever, and hits you, and he's like, I would like to see you try and all this stuff. He's like, I will accept your attempt or whatever. And you know, Jinbei's just really just a big dope ass character for that. Like, he's such a dope character. Like, he has such a cocky attitude towards people, and it's so cool. So that's when Luffy like flings himself up in the air, and he sees Zoro, and he's like, I'm going up to Kaido, and Zoro's like, I'll come with you. So he grabs onto his legs and he flies up, right? And Queen's there, and he's standing there, and he's like, wait, what? And he turns into a Brachiosaurus and just grabs Zoro and Luffy in his mouth, and he's just sitting there, right? And then you see what the heck's his name? You see King fly over with all these flying devil fruits, smiles, fake things. We don't even know if they're Toby Ropo, but they're definitely not. They're just smile people, like harpies and stuff. They just fly over, right? And while they're doing that, there's this panel where you see the one of the numbers burned, and I don't know if that was King or Sanji. Excuse me. Oh my lord, if that was King or Sanji, and they were like lighting them on fire or something. Anyways, so then it goes up, pans over to Sanji, right? So Sanji's like, I can't believe this suit's so sturdy, or he's like, I don't like how this suit's so sturdy and stuff, and he's like, did Momo get away? And then they're standing there, and they're like, we got them surrounded by all sides, and Horiko's like, yes, but I still cannot imagine losing. He's like smiling, because he knows I'm Horiko the flower, or lotus, or whatever he was called, and he's about to clap people, you know, he's about to clap their cheeks. Anyways, the next panel is the good, super good in this panel, right? It's the first time we see the Straw Hats together since Punk Hazard. I don't want to hear another thing about it. I'm so ready for it. Anyways, so that happens. I was so hyped about this. I was in work like jumping around. It was crazy. Anyways, so that happens, right? Bang! Luffy hits them with, I'm going to fight Kaido. What? How are you just going to leave when you all get together? What? You're not going to fight Kaido. You're going to get smacked by Kaido. Anyways, he goes up, he's saying he's going up to fight for Kaido, and he's like, I need y'all to take care of everything down here or whatever. And they're like, I got it, because they got Luffy. Luffy's their homie, they got Luffy. And it's great, because that's where the chapter ends, and we get another chapter next week. I love it. I cannot wait. Oh my god, you have no idea. I love it when each chapter, I can't. Anyway, so that happens. Dopeness, okay? Anyway, so yeah, that was the chapter. Great chapter, one of my favorite chapters in a while. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys want to see next. I think Tuesday I'm gonna do a more in-depth talk about what happened in a chapter and stuff that I would like to see happen, that happened, like stuff to like come after the chapter. But yeah, this has been Aaron. Peace.